Hello, hello! Welcome to Monster Prom. Ooh. Place where I guess we're gonna be monsters and also dating monsters? Oh, how would you even do this multiplayer? I am not sure. Full game, short game. Yeah, we'll do full game. Spooky high school. Wait, what's the like SpongeBob? Like 2 hours later. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless. I don't know. I lost it. Sometimes brilliant. Sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really are. We got a little nightmare fire genie zombie, maybe Frankenstein. Nope, that's Frankenstein. Okay, this is just zombie. Which one is most like me? Probably the Frankenstein, honestly. Meow. Name, blue. Do you want a Vicky custom name? Yeah. Irm. Bottom. Okay, pronouns. Yep. Yay! And we had yet to experience this ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks later. 2 hours later, sorry. We fantasized about our dream prom dates. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal, oh boy. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. The himbo. Okay, Mr. Growl, what the heck? Liam DeLioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polygeist, 22 question mark. I guess if you're a ghost, how does it work? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. What? And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I forgot that they're called Gorgons. Oh, hold on. Wop, there you go. The Gorgon. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? Who do we go to prom with? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Is this rhyming? Teen Wolf magazine? Wow. Hot or not, take this quiz to find out. Yeah. Or chuya. Crazy exes how to deal when they just won't go. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Here, let me try and scoot. Yeah, okay, maybe that'll be a little bit better. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Oh boy. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Each of you? I guess that would be for, like, party mode or whatever? Let's start. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend provided you went criminally insane? Well... Oh, I didn't know it was this type of game. Whoa. That second answer, my gosh. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all of the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God. What a mouthful. A dildo. Duh. An ATM. Sugar baby life, here I come. Which would make the best? I mean, probably this one. Ignoring all the crazy text, really. So creative, so fun, so wealthy. Fun, huh? I guess that's the word for it. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Octopus, best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. Well, okay, these questions are honestly kind of wild, and I wasn't expecting this. I just wanted cute monsters to date, but okay, we're in it. So, octopus emoji, snowman emoji, Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. So snowman because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling, dog. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzard and he has a kick-ass hat. I kind of like the snowman. It's so bold, so fun, so creative. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Obscure 80s movie trivia, sports things, lyrics to all Disney songs, how to set stuff on fire, all the principles to build a financial empire, how to make a killer cocktail out of anything. Probably the Disney songs. Yeah, that'd be a fun time. I like having fun. Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go. Smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, money. Oh, that's me down there. Hello. It knows where I should put myself. Ha 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 ha. In the corner. Alright, what the hell we doing? The bathrooms, kind of awkward to go to the bathrooms immediately. Let's check out maybe the auditorium. See if there's anything fancy going on. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you figurative oral sex. Oh, this game is wild, and your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. High school? Weren't they all like 19 to 20s? I guess they wanted the excuse to put it in a high school, but like make them legal. I guess in this monster world, like they switch it up just for safety reasons. If they're gonna be this crass and stuff. You gain +2 creativity. Oh, there's like a full-on narrator? Later you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves.
The wolf pack is here.
Oh boy. Oh, okay, so I thought there were voiced lines, but I guess it's just little dialogue, bits and bobs. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs?
What?
I wouldn't at all.
What a commoner.
This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? Oh man, we'll show you courtship. On the court, when we win. On the court, at sports. We'll show you sportship courtship. Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, because then we bring it. Yeah! But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one of you wants to go out with us tonight, we can just choose for you. What the? Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and say one of them. Oh boy. Tonight, Miranda can't. I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer underwater show. Damn. You don't want to go out with Vera. I hear her snakes have syphilis. What the fuck? I do not like the... It's like... Hold on, that's like just full-on Daisy's outfit, isn't it? Princess Daisy. I don't know which one. They're both like... Not exactly my vibes, but... I'm interested in Vera. So bold. Yes, exactly right. they do have syphilis. Poison flows through my very veins. I am a powerful, dangerous, bad bitch. Fear me, you puny little mortals. You fear my ability to destroy you effortlessly. You know what? I think I just heard Coach calling us. We need to go practice, not get STDs. With that, the wolf pack is out. Vera, I'm so sorry to hear about your illness. I had no idea.
So pathetic.
Mary, my snakes don't actually have syphilis. We were just giving them the slip. Oh no, you started something awful, but at least it worked. You gained 2 smarts to 1 bonus. I don't know what the goal of this, like, what all these stats and stuff are.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Oh, do I get to choose what table I sit at? Harem. Who are you? I am, and also a cat. Here, I'm gonna sit here because I kind of like the vibes of Polly, I think was the name. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing.
Breakmasters.
I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Oh, I didn't hear any voice line. Prankmaster Howell, present and accounted for. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be chairman? Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you! I get it, chairman, but... No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch. Oh yeah! Wait, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? Oh boy. No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank. And I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? God. Goodness, oh my gosh, the whole... okay, sorry, anyway, hi. You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. Replace all the food with chairs. Yes, you know what they say. When life gives you chairs, just do pranks with the chairs. But I've never heard Coach say that. It doesn't sound like the kind of thing he would say, though. Oh, doesn't it sound like the kind of thing? Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman. Easy, Scott. Just be the chair. Oh, of course. What? Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems pretty happy, though. Like this? Exactly like that. Now up you go. Whee! Does this make me a chairman? Sure, totally. Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott, or her affection with you. Prank achieved. Yippee. Okay, I'm figuring out the vibes of Polly, but I do kind of like it. Ooh, library. Yeah, I would like to hang out with the cat. Ooh, okay, 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 maybe I'm... I don't know if the cat is dateable. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that'll lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might even what? That might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. How to Sexy 7, Latin. A sexy fake Latin accent. What is Latin accent? Why, the hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. TBH. A corpse? Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Hype station. Too poor for this event. Interesting. A pregnant, no, a PR agent. A high school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Crazy. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison? Street cred plus 9,000. Well, I don't have any, so it wouldn't be over 9,000. The gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. So impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when there used to be when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Oh boy. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia, trademark, to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. Meow. A motivational poster. Creativity. Happy little accidents. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? Just add water. 5 or older. I think the party shades could be fun.
No refunds.
And remember the first rule of Shop Club? No refunds. Okay. Well, that was the whole week.
Let's go.
I still don't know what, like, stats I'm even aiming for. Okay, so I did the auditorium. Let's try outdoors. Ooh. Hey. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. How? What? Damn. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. So what's the difference between just like descriptors and narration? Later that day, you're out shopping with Vera and Polly when a wild cockatrice appears. Ooh! It gallops through the mall, biting shoppers with its jagged beak and turning them into stone. Well, I have a gorgon here. Scott and Damien come chasing after it, holding a butterfly net and a frilly dress. This isn't our fault! We had nothing to do with this. Another mythical creature crisis. Just when I'm starting to enjoy my shopping. Ah, but it's cute. I bet that vicious chicken dragon really knows how to party. What does it look like? Can you show me? Scott and Damien see everyone looking at them and wisely hide inside a clothing rack. What are you going to do about this creature? Let's give it some Cinnabon. Not so charming? You unwrap the delicious Cinnabon treat you were saving for later and present it to the cockatrice. Why isn't that charming? It sniffs it once and then its eyes go wide with rage.
Tried.
You idiot. Everybody knows cockatrices are allergic to gluten. What the f— But it's too late. The cockatrice bites you and you turn to stone. Your friends find a wizard to turn you back again, of course. But by then, rumors gotten out that you missed class to go get stoned, so you get detention. You lose -2 fun and -1 smarts? No! Dang.
Let's go.
So, am I trying? Do I have like a— I don't really have anything to work with. I was gonna say, am I trying to like boost my stats to match the vibes of certain people so that I can ask them out? I guess? I'm not sure. I feel like I was not explained what I should be doing. Well, I mean, these two are at a table together, and I've kind of been pursuing them, so sure. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People— ooh, nice. I don't know if this was your same outfit as before, but I like this outfit. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supply by selling plastic food. What? Business idea. Nipples. What? Just nipples. Yeah. Okay. Wait, business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes, we just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms, they're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Meth, it's what's for lunch. I mean, tapeworms would probably work, so would meth, but for monsters, I feel like worms. Oh, I didn't even realize it was a choice between the two of them. What a delicious idea. But what about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too. Would they be affected by meth? Just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, Boo.
Ooh, boo, okay. Well, all of my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away. Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everybody's losing weight. That's not an automatically good thing. Weight does not dictate health. What the hell? Okay. Let's go to the library. What? Dramatization. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. No! This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 billion, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. So monster money is equivalent to bitcoin? Damn. Later you see that Polly is even more excited than usual and you decide to see what's going on. You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently. Get it? And I think I finally figured it out. Who I really am, I mean, my soul emoji. The emoji that speaks the truth of my soul. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji or the paella emoji. Not sure what that is. But those are just who I am on the outside, you know? Yeah. What's your soul? My real soul emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like, I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side. Plus, an arrow through the heart is how I was killed. What? Sorry to hear that. I feel like it's a cute soul emoji. What about you? What's your soul emoji? I mean, my like main emoji that I go by is the autumn leaf, obviously, or maple leaf, whatever it's actually called. But I don't know what one would like best describe me, you know? I'd have to think about it really. My soul emoji is pink heart with a ribbon around it because it's right next to yours in the selection menu. Ooh. My soul emoji is air horn, loud and proud, and big into hip hop. I mean, this one's more accurate to me. What?
Lame.
Nobody uses the full selection menu? Girl, what do you mean? How do you find the emoji that you want to use? Do you just type it in? Do you know what they're all called? What? How? Creepy much? Why is that creepy? It's cute. What the? My soul emoji is in my most recently used list next to bottle of booze and barber pole. I wonder why. Like, how, okay. Polly, how did you get it in your most recently used if you didn't have to search for it first, right? And don't you dare ask me why I use barber pole so much. That's not for creepers like you to know. If you didn't think of that, you lose -2 smarts and -1 creativity. What? Damn. So, okay, I'm not for this game, I guess. Like, my natural instincts for things, people just do not like. The cockatrice didn't like it, Polly doesn't like it. Damn. I'm unlikable.
Let's go.
I'm losing all my traits. Okay, let's finally go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after... The thing is, what was the name? Blue... Not Vera. I don't remember what this character's name is, but honestly, she's kinda cute herself. Too bad she's only seemingly a player character, not like a dating option. The Frankenstein. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Oh, you gain +2 smarts. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? I thought that you didn't like me anymore. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Well, yeah. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Uh-oh. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson? Is that a sex position? Is that a drug? I mean, knowing Polly could be anything. You know, sexually, yeah, okay. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. My soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh well. I've done that one loads of times. Just name time and place, and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. What? Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. Why are these my only two options? What the... Here's the thing. I can't promise to do it if I don't know what it is. So creative. You throw the smoke bomb, you save for the situations. What about the cool party sunglasses or whatever? You swiftly hide, leaving behind an exact replica of yourself made of macaroni and Play-Doh. Whoa, Autumn, I don't know if it's just me or all the smoke I'm inhaling, but you suddenly seem more attractive. Damn. Noodles? Okay, yeah, actually, I can't blame you. Noodles are pretty good. You look just like someone who knows how to enjoy a good reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Perfect, your plan is working just as intended. Until Polly pats your replica on the shoulder, making it fall over to the ground where it tragically breaks. Ha! Suddenly turning into a load of macaroni. Classic Autumn. Not gonna say anything in reply? Whatevs. What if we go full reverse Romanian Wilkinson on prom tonight? You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my sexpertise. Oh, goodness. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. What? She totally phased out after talking to what is clearly a bunch of macaroni. Let's not judge that. The important thing here is that you might have gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. It sounds like it, my goodness. Okay, Polly is more than I was anticipating. What the fuck is reverse Romanian Wilkinson and what are the supplies? For now, you at least get +3 fun. So is Polly fun? I mean, being Polly is fun. What? Huh? Sorry? Alright, let's see what these troublemakers are into. I mean, I'm currently at 12 fun, so it seems like fun is my route that I should be going for, and if I collect others along the way, I might pivot. We'll see. Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off. Why metaphor? I don't know. Do Debian! Grr, I'm Debian. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity which has alienated me from my own true emotions. Oh, you sound exactly like him. Okay, do Vera. I'm Vera. I'm very smart and my hair is pretty and all my friends look up to me because I am a strong, independent woman. Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work. I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now. Okay, what about you, Autumn? Got any good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy. Look at me, I'm Polly, look at me go! Woof woof, it's me, Scott, a dog boy who is bad at impressions. Oh. Dang it, which one? Oh no. Which one? I mean, this one is literally Polly, but I don't know if this would favor. I'm gonna go for it. Damn it! I can't do anything right. Oh, I'm never gonna go to prom. I do not talk like that. Oh yeah, you do. You talk like that all the time. I was hoping that it wasn't the case of, like, it being mirrored. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, maybe. But why is she running around around the cafeteria rubbing her butt in everyone's lasagna? Like you wouldn't. Polly, what the heck? Also, I thought this said lesbian when I was glancing at it. Because she's twerking, Polly. Don't you recognize twerking when you see it? That's not twerking. Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is this even an impression of me? How do I have a hot pink golf cart? Are you saying you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart and putting your butt in people's lasagna right now? This game is so strange. Like, it's very Jackbox humor, I'll say. If that, if you know, you know. It's very, like, whoa, haha, check out how naughty I am. Check out all the swears I know. Aren't they so fucking cool? It's like, you tell yourself that, honey. Fine, out of my way. Like lol random type humor. While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Scott. So romantic.
Let's go.
Okay, I have not been to the bathrooms. Even though it's been 3 weeks. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. We have a, like, dynamite, switch lever, whatever it's called. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 shits and gain +2 boldness. So, what was fun? Fun was... I don't remember. Suddenly you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. Ugh, I just got my 97th hey as an opening line on horny dating app trademark. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey, what am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick pic? Oh, okay. People are just copy pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the horny dating app profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? You're bootiful. Ugh. She's probably gonna like this one. Are you drugs? Because I'd want to do you all night long. Hell yeah, drugs. Yeah, okay. I'm figuring you out, Polly. That's a great opening line. Also, let's do drugs in the bathroom. I guess that checks out. You wake up an indiscriminate amount of time later feeling like shit. Yep. But happy about it. So like unicorn shit where it's a rainbow or something. When you run into Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic and it's clear something went down. Maybe one of you? Oh. Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other night. We should really do all this again sometime. And I mean, all of it. Even that zoo animal style stuff. Whoa, hello? You left out a couple things at my place. I put them outside of your locker. With that, Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder what exactly transpired between you two and what article of clothing you left behind. Was it an article of clothing or just some stuff? But when you open the box marked autumn, all you see are a pair of handcuffs and the last surviving Bresky pigeon. What? Neither of those things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame. Apparently when she said zoo animal stuff, she meant stealing a bird. Oh. Okay. So, stealing a bird with like handcuffs, like you're under arrest, Pigeon. So it seems like maybe you guys didn't do much, so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you, so hell yeah. You go home with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs, and the last surviving, oh, whoops. What was the last surviving Bresky Pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. Irrelevant, you gain Polly's admiration, and +2 charm, and +1 fun. Okay.
Let's go.
Am I able to pivot? I'm not sure I can handle Polly, honestly. What the heck? I don't know if it's too late. I don't know if I'm already on the Polly trail. Ooh, cute. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Gain +2 charm. Polly seemed really excited about trying a reverse remaining Wilkinson with you, and the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies, which would be fine except you have no idea what any of them are. Can you not just like look it up on a phone or whatever? There's dating apps and texting and stuff, so luckily you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone. Thank you. Because you assume the internet must know something about this as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Yeah. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the Coven looking over at your phone. Oh. Hello, Coven.
Always the same with you.
Damn it. Oh no, they're disappointed. I can't catch a break. Why can't anybody like me? Oh, it's just like real life. What? Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse remaining Wilkinson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world. What, really? They would never admit they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. You're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction. Use your people skills to get the 3 witches to admit they know what a reverse remaining Wilkinson is, and to tell you what you need it for. I mean, I want to interact with the witches. Not so charming. Game. Can I please? You use your refined persuasion skills at the Coven, which includes techniques such as repeating, "Tell me what a reverse remaining Wilkinson is," to the point of exhaustion. Dude, really? Of course we know what a reverse remaining Wilkinson is. The real question here is, why don't you know about it? They taught us about it in our very weird sex ed classes. Don't you ever pay attention in class? No, you're a lot more into romancing your classmates. Yeah. Who would have thought that your classmates would be so useful this time? What? This is so lame. Our #1 priority is saving the world. But we can definitely share this on social media to get a good laugh without compromising our many adventures. And done. Whoa, that was kind of evil. Maybe this season's motif is us getting lured to the dark side. Nah, it was just fun. Bye. No! Now everyone, including Polly, knows you don't know anything about very weird sex stuff. You lose a great opportunity, all your credibility, and also -2 fun and -1 charm. I am struggling. What am I meant to do with all this? Maybe I'm just not Monster. Maybe that's the problem. I might just not be Monster. You know what? Give me... They're all bitchy, is the thing. Like, Scott seems okay, but also dumb. So, there's not much to work with there. These two are trouble. These two are very, like, seemingly, like, oh, we're so above you. You're kind of fun, but you're also very uninterested. I don't know anything about you, so I'm gonna hang out with you. I need a break from all these people. Hello. You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business? Psst, hey, would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge? Betraying your friend sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch. Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses, for like, totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You'll totally do it, and I can trust you with trust what you say 100%? Great. Which technique do you want to learn? How to be the protagonist of any scene. How to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. What does this mean? How to be the protagonist of any scene? I don't know if I want to be. I don't want to be put on the spot like that. Sure, technically I'm always the protagonist in these games that I play on the channel, but I don't have to do the effort most of the time. I guess it'd be cool to punch a dude. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs.
Unbelievable.
Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone, right? But instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard. You've punched hard and you've been punched, and you've even punched really hard. But really, really hard? That's revolutionary. You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. +4 boldness. I kind of like the Slayer's vibes.
Let's go.
I only have 2 money. I don't think I've been... No, I just did the thing there. Which one was fun? This is smarts. This is also smarts, or is library fun? Creativity maybe was library? Auditorium might have been fun. Or outdoors. They're both kind of party places. Charm. Wait, was bathroom fun? Maybe bathroom was fun. Boldness? I don't know. I can't go to the track and field. I'll go to the bathroom again because that might have been fun. Skip class. Take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid. Ah, Damien, you're the worst. I know, right? She means that in a bad way. Do you really have to set a fire to our entire deck of cards? I don't know. Did the deck of cards have to keep dealing with shitty hands? Not necessarily. That's not how probability works. Well, then I guess I didn't necessarily need to set it on fire. But since when has that stopped me? Oh boy. Well, now you've stopped us all from playing poker. Now what are we going to bet on? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Yes, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money, so what's the new game? Ooh, you know the perfect poker alternative. Russian roulette? The stock market. Oh boy. I imagine Russian roulette is Polly, the stock market would be Vera. Here's the thing. I'm up in boldness right now, and I think, maybe it's charm that Vera likes, but I think boldness is what Vera might be into, so I might pivot to Vera. Polly's a bit too much for me. Not so smart? Oh. You fool, don't tell him about the stock market? What's the stock market? Is it a place to go shopping? Do they sell drugs? Holy shit, they sell everything on here. Drugs, tanks, bombs, cigarettes, crude oil, grenades, you name it. That's not the stock market. What? Woo, let's go. No, don't go there. You're seriously misunderstanding the concept. But it's too late. Damien and Polly have already booked a flight to New York City. It's all over the news that night. Ghost and demon kill / have sex with New York Stock Exchange. You find your 3 friends at school the next day, all upset for different reasons. My portfolio ruined. You imbeciles crashed the market overnight. You think you have it bad? They threw me in jail. It took me hours to burn my way out. Oh, you two have nothing to complain about. Did you know those stockbrokers were all on so much coke they couldn't even get it up? This. Ugh. Yeah. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Polly, David, and Vera may not agree on what the problem is, but they do agree on who the problem is. You lose -2 fun and -2 money. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Let's try going outdoors. Half-hour rave. Casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Ooh, that's fun. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter, and it turns into 2+2 fun. Okay, so outdoors was fun, I think. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, BB, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Hi.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party. You know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Spike the punch with mandrake root, it turns monsters into actual humans. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader. So I would just be, like, trying to avoid her the whole time? I think she'd want it to be spiked. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Why? Why would I be evading you? Would you want it to be like a catch and release, like fucking hide and seek chase dynamic? Like what? Also, I like this cute little blorbo here. Whoa, it's working. Everybody's totally turning into humans. Wait, why are they all wearing suits and drinking cocktails? What kind of party have you turned this into? A young man in a sharkskin blazer and American Psycho haircut sidles up to Polly and offers his business card. Oh no, this isn't a party at all anymore. It's a networking event. Run! You try to follow Polly, but she phases right through the door, leaving you stuck in a conversation about grain subsidies. No idea what that would be. You check your bottle of elixir, and sure enough, it wasn't mandrake root used. It was business mandrake. You lose -2 fun, -1 charm. So, it's just sabotaging me at this point. I can't even, like, do the thing that I said I wanted to do. What the heck? It feels like this game is out to get me. My goodness. Okay, I haven't met Liam yet, and Scott's okay. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Not typically my type, but we'll see how it goes. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of the statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Oh boy, okay, what? This was the dude with like the pretty deep voice, right? Let's see. Okay, I gotta like get into an angle.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you,
I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless momentogram post. Momentogram? Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to heat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too sophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese. Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Oh, they look also yummy. I don't know where to start. Autumn, any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you in an innuendo way, not literally. Wow. Maybe not them, but... obviously the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it. That says Scott Stacks? Oh boy. How could this go wrong? Okay. Yes, you do have Scott Stacks. Scott Stacks, what is this? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you? Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where I was... Well, actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure what exactly happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening. How? What even? Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats are strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said of course, mascot. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Autumn. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too. How are they so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together. Wait. A smooch? I guess.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so what was boldness? I think bathrooms is boldness. Okay, you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says I'm bold as fuck, and you know what? Turns out the wall is the magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild griffin in the water closet. The creature is wrecking everything in a very griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't high school bathrooms. You realize you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation. Damien, I'm starting to think that this maybe wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, this thing's crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. Next time we should try with the brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the griffin away. Let me make a note. B-R-I... Damien, is it brie cheese or brie cheese? Not now. We need to do something about this griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey you! Come help us. We've gotta calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life where they need to deal with a wild griffin. That time for you is now. It's time to try that specific spell that turns griffins into plates of spaghetti. You knew it was gonna be useful one day. You need to make that griffin respect you, and the only way is by challenging it to a radical hip-hop battle. Hell yeah. Not so creative? Whoa. Gah. How is a griffin hip-hop battle not creative? You spit some mean rhymes over sick beats. The griffin looks at you and he destroys you. Luckily for you, it does so in a figurative sense. by tearing you apart with its incredible rhymes, which is pretty impressive since the griffin is only capable of making loud griffin noises. So, what? Okay. Look, Damien, it worked out, just like we planned. Someone challenged the griffin to a rap battle, tapping into its powerful dormant hip-hop abilities. Awesome. We're geniuses, Scott. Now we can be its managers and become rich. I always knew this ridiculous plan was foolproof. And you, maybe next time you can do better than being musically steamrolled by our awesome hip-hop griffin. Lame ass. Whoa, you are not made for rapping. The water closet was saved, but your dignity was not so lucky. You lose -2 fun, -1 boldness. Ugh.
Let's go.
I can't do anything. I can't. Somebody help me, please. How? Maybe I need to get June on here. Maybe they'll have, like, the ability to just vibe with these people, because I can't hang. I'm too lame. Auditorium? That day while rehearsing for the class play, struck by lightning inspiration, come up with the alternate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. Yeah. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. Okay. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. There aren't any other players. Do they not consider that people would play this solo? Rehearsal ends for the day, but you notice Scott and Miranda still sitting near the stage, watching something. It looks like 2 farmers handing a bunch of apples back and forth.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Oh, hello. You're just in time for our study session. To aid our comprehension of arithmetic, I have hired these actors to reenact the fiendishly difficult word problems in our textbook. You see, Farmer Jim has 9 apples, and he gives 6 to Farmer Greg. How many apples does Farmer Jim have left? They're like riddles. I don't know how we'd ever understand them without these actors. Usually it works on the first try, but we've been doing this for over an hour and we still don't understand. Is there something wrong with our study method? No, of course not. For Daddy has assured me that I am never wrong. We need to only change some small detail. What if instead of apples they were oranges? What if instead of farmers they were trains? Or trams? Bring out the train costumes! Some unseen servant lowers 2 perfect train suits from the rafters. The actors obediently climb in and resume exchanging apples. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Trains don't eat apples. Yeah, but they travel, and if they're approaching each other at a certain miles per hour from a certain distance, how long would it take? You're right, Scott. Great Scott! My suspension of disbelief is broken. We must replace the apples with coal, of course. But when trains eat coal, they go faster, right? So the train with more coal should go faster. Yes, naturally. Train Jim, you must move more quickly than Train Greg, until the 2 of you meet in the center and exchange coal. Yeah, exactly. But if one of them is going faster than the other one, and we want them to meet in the middle of the stage, why, they'll have to start at different times, of course. But which times? Let's see. Scott does some complex calculations in his notebook, then excitedly tears up the page. Train Greg, you start moving at exactly 2:59 p.m., and Train Jim will start moving at 3 apples! We got it! Huzzah! Scott and Miranda praise you as a hero, and who are you to question their methods? You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Oh boy.
Let's go.
I haven't been able to hang out with you, have I? I'll try it.
What's up?
Oh, it's a fucking shop. Hey, last night I read this article on money, how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. I can't If I exit, that wastes the time, right? So I might as well buy something. A tampon used by the former queen? You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. Probably fishing through the trash, or something, I would imagine.
No refunds.
Gift that keeps on giving. What even just happened there? How much creativity did I just get? What? Holy moly. Okay. Well, my fun is abysmal now. My charm is down, my creativity is through the roof. A sock puppet. If you're so horrible you have no friends, you can always make your own. Well, it seems like that just might have to be the case, huh? So who is a creative type? Who would be down for that? Smart, bold, creative. I call it bold and brash. Oh, like belongs in the trash. Which one haven't I done a lot of? Creativity. I think that was the auditorium. Yeah. You don't let that get you down from the terrible audition. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is rap battle against your inner fears. I thought I was bad at rap. You gain +2 creativity. You just have to get around. Okay, so I guess Scott is into me? Because Scott keeps on popping up now instead of Polly. Hanging near Scott. You know, not because you're, like, following him or anything. I'm not. When suddenly a rift opens in time and space, a handsome prince steps through, bedecked in otherworldly finery. He approaches Scott. Not this shit again.
Greetings, my love.
Who are you? Oh? My beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face. Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face. It is more than just your face that I need. Scott the Great, tosser of balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me too. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink. Oh my god, you say wink out loud too? That's so cool. Very June-coded. These two are getting along way too well. You need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Rally a swarm of extra-dimensional termites to devour the dire harp's spine. What? Sing so sweetly that the dire harp kills itself out of jealousy. Whoa. I'll sing. I like to sing. Before Scott or the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. Your dulcet tones drive the dire harp to tears. Yay! Except because harps don't have tear ducts, it just explodes instead. Magnificent work, my intrusive friend. You shall sing at my and Scott's wedding. Wait. Wedding? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. I'm already married to the game, you know. Curse you, game. The prince kicks you both out of his dimension and seals the portal behind you. Nice! You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Wow, something goes my way. The Monster Prom draws near. Who will you ask to prom? None of them? You know what? Yeah, none of them. All these people, like, okay, Scott's nice, but not my type, sadly. Everybody else have just been awful. Like, they do not like me. So, I'm gonna have fun by myself, and then if something happens, something happens. Ask none of them.
Let's go.
Sometimes you have to be content with yourself before you can, you know, try to get with somebody else. Like, you should let things naturally happen. You shouldn't be pursuing people that are toxic just to be able to be with somebody, you know? You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true, but this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. No. We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's part of the life. Victory is for those who try. And you haven't. What? Prom night is here. Hold on. Forever alone. You're playing a dating sim, yet you ask no one to prom? Genius. Listen. I would have, if they were actually cool people. But these are all dramatic high school, just awful people. So, even in a game sense, I don't want to date that. Get that shit out of here. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates. Those who failed have at least tried, and you, tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying, which has some kind of twisted merit in its own right? I guess? Doubts will haunt you till the day you die. No, they won't. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. You can have fun. What? Ugh, whatever. Oh, no, wait, this is video game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard. Okay, new events, new outcomes, new secret endings. Endings, events, outcomes. Best at being alone. I mean, when you have to. You gotta do what you gotta do. I got my sock puppet. I got my cool little sunglasses. Who is that? Who's in the cap? Oh, who is the purple eldritch beast? Why weren't they an option? Hello? I would like to get to know them. Those 6 weeks are maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Sure, you could call it that. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling our friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Really. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. Okay, and be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. That's fine for them. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. Okay. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Alright, go Vera. You do you. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Oh, so they only updated you on like the top 3 that you were contending with toward the end? Dang. I guess I'm assuming Polly just continued being Polly. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay. Well, that was Monster Prom, and it sure was, for me, a Monster Prom. Nothing went my way. Oh, dang. MonsterCon has a clown. This Eldritch person. Wish they were in this game, because they seem kind of fun. Well, I guess the purple one might have been? I don't know. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I'll see y'all in the next game. Bye. Bye bye bye.